Hello everyone, welcome to this video today. X Creator Goal updated the level, the skill tester. Now you can change the speed and play as upside down ship. But what's important for this video is he said on his YouTube posts that there is an Easter egg inside the level that is really hard to find. Today I watched his video about the recent updates and I also opened the level inside the Geometry Dash editor. And then I saw a sparkle object and it looked like this sparkle object is moving around every time you collect it. And it's puts in very secret places that makes it really hard to collect. Its first position is in the robot, but when you go to the robot, I was not able to see it. So I knew that it's a bit more harder than this. I looked a lot into the level and I found that there is a secret pickup trigger put here when you have an overall score of F+. This is going to be pretty hard to do. This is what you have to do. Number one is you go into the level and you keep scrolling until you find this table. Then you want to wait there for 5 seconds. Then you want to switch through all of the game modes twice. And then you go into the icon game mode and try to get a very bad score. Sometimes the level will give you a good score because you didn't touch every single wall. So if you can try to touch every single wall. After you get the F- on the cube, go to the next game mode, which is the ship, and try your best to get another F-. We might go to the ship later again, but we're going to see now. Go to the ball and try your best to get into every single wall. This game mode is a bit bugged, but you should get an F+ if you try it very good. Remember that getting any score better than F+ might ruin this, so make sure you never get any score better than F+. You can always re-watch the path that I'm taking to get my scores. Then you want to go to the UFO and also try your best to go through all of the walls and also all of the spikes so that the level is tricked to give you the worst score ever. And then in the wave, it's much easier. You don't have to do anything. You just slide on these without clicking anything, and the level should give you an F score. Next up in the robots, you want to try your best to hit every single ceiling, every wall, every spike as much as you can, so that you also get an F-. And in the spider, once you go into it, you want to try your best to basically touch every single wall. I know this is going to be hard, but if you do it correctly, you should also get the F-. Now it's not a big deal if you got an F or an F+, but just make sure you are at the F range, not anywhere above that. Next up, you want to go to this swing and then also try your best to go into the wall. Sometimes you might have to get into these spikes here because this is how the level knows that you are really bad at it, and go into every single wall until you get the F-. After that, your overall score must be either F plus F or F-. So then you want to go to the ship game mode because I feel like this is the easiest one to do it in, and you want to try your best to get a slightly better score. Don't go too crazy. For my first attempt, I got a D, which made my overall accuracy 10%. I want to keep going to the ship over and over again and improving my overall score on all the game modes. I get a B- here, but I still think I can do better. And there we go. I think this one is going to be a really good one and an S-, very easy for me. But now we have an overall accuracy of 17%. This is a very important place, and you do not want to mess up the next step. Go into any game mode you want. I want to go for the ball and try to get a slightly better score if you get too much of a good score. And so again, try to don't ruin your entire run. It's going to be fully over, nothing is going to work, and the Easter egg is not going to show up. So what I'm trying here is I tried the cube and I got a pretty decent score, which finally gave me the total accuracy of 20%. This is very important. Your objective is to play any game mode you want and make sure that your accuracy is at F+, not more and not less. Then if you did everything correctly and you go into the robot, you're going to see there is a flash, a green flash that plays on the objects and on the whole screen. However, do not get distracted. You still have to get the app stable to worst score you can in order for this to work. Get into the walls as much as you can, and this time you will actually find this sparkle here hidden in this robot section. And once you collect it, it will play a nice little sound and also pulls the screen again. As green now after you collected it, it is now moved to no. The sparkle will be appearing in the swing exactly in this pillar right here in the structure, and I collected it as well. And now I'm going to try my best again to always get the absolute worst score possible. Do not get a new best because this will ruin everything. Otherwise, now the next sparkle is going to be in the icon exactly right here. Again, do not forget to always get the worst score possible. And now then sparkle will show up in the spider. And again, do not forget, get your absolute worst score you can. And the sparkle, make sure you click the linked it as well. And then the sparkle will appear at the end here. and then the sparkle will appear in the wave game mode, and this one's very easy to collect. You don't have to do anything until the very end and you will find this sparkle exactly right here in the middle of your rating. So next up, what you want to do is you want to go to the UFO, and here, a bit tricky to get, but you should be able to do it. It's right there, and again, worst score, not a new best. And now that our anchors is still the same, want to go to the bowl. The ball, I find, is the hardest one to get, but so far it's not too bad. And I actually here got a better score than before, but it's not a big deal because our total accuracy is still exactly F+, is not allowed to change. So we're going to keep it at that. So I'm going to try my best again with the ball to get that sparkle here again. And let me see, over here, boom, I was not able to collect it. The ball I think is the second hardest one. And over here, I got the sparkle finally with that path, and I did not get a better score or total accuracy. Still a plus, which is good, and now we're going to go to the final game mode that has the final sparkle, and we're very close. We're going to go through this wall over here, and the sparkle should be at the very, very end. And now you want to go to the icon, and you want to do nothing and try your best to get the worst score possible. And we are almost finished, ladies and gentlemen. Now you want to go ahead and go to the tab with the table, and then you want to click on restart, and then just keep watching the movie, and the magic will happen automatically, and the screen will flash to yellow. The graph will turn completely yellow. Particles will play it, will say your total accuracy is LOL, and a new message you will appear that is an Easter egg that says that must have been really hard, which honestly is very true. Getting to know all of this was truly a headache, and I hope you guys will now subscribe to my new YouTube channel. And also, yeah, I think you guys are gonna like this a lot. Feel free to rewatch any of the sections that I made here, and I think you guys will absolutely enjoy this. Thank you all for watching, and thanks to Excretory Goal for making such a cool, level, amazing guy, very, very underrated creator controls,